Good morning. Hello, CEOs. How are you? I pray that you are having an absolutely fabulous start to your Wisdom Wednesday in the morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. I pray that it is great. Thank you for taking time out of your day to spend with me. Hello, how are you? Welcome. My name is Nisha Womack, and I am a life transition strategist. What is transition? Change strategist. I teach the dreamers, the aspiring, and the new business owners how to transition in their life with information and inspiration to start, market, and grow into the CEO. I've been a business owner for over 20 years. I've worked in corporate America for over 20 years. But for the last 10 years, I've been the CEO of me, which means no J-O-B. So, in teaching the dreamers, the aspiring, and the new business owners to transition, I work exclusively with those people that are seeking to transition from their 9 to 5. Their 9 to 5, or if they just want to add a little additional income to their current portfolio, I teach you how to turn your passion into profit and create your own enterprise. I've created numerous businesses over the 20 years. I've been involved in numerous businesses and I've profited from all of them. And I continue to do so today. So I teach that to individuals now. I teach on a collegiate level and I teach on an individual level as well as a group level. Again, my name is Nisha Womack and I want to thank you for being a part of my space today. Today's information that I'm going to share with you is talking about how to continue to lead while everybody else is following. You got to learn how to lead. And this resonates very well with my message today, because yesterday in speaking with my students, a lot of them say, I'm following you here, I'm following you there, I'm following you over there. But nobody took leadership. And we know in order to get great things in life, in order to do great things in life, we have to lead. It all starts with leadership. Welcome. Thank you for taking time out of your day. And so, if you are seeking daily inspiration and motivation, you can reach me on Instagram at Nisha Womack. Daily inspiration and motivation. Hey, how you doing? Welcome. If you are interested in being the CEO of you, creating your own enterprise, taking that passion that you have and turning it into profits, I greatly appreciate those beautiful hearts. You can go to bit.ly/BEACEO. Again, that's bit.ly/BEACEO. And you can learn more about that program there. And so today, again, talking about leadership. Everybody's following, but are you making an attempt to lead? Let me share with you a couple of things that I want to bring to your attention, because maybe you're not even paying attention. Oh, God bless you. Thank you so much. Maybe you're not even paying attention to this leadership phenomenon here. And it really starts with stop asking for permission. Stop asking for permission. Too many people ask for permission to do the things that they are destined to do, that they want to do, that they know how to do, or if they don't know how to do it, they can seek the assistance to get it done. Stop asking for permission and just go do it. That's the beginning of leadership. Stop asking for permission and just go do it. That's the beginning of leadership. You know, we can follow all day long, but following does not lead us to where we need to go. But again, you got to be a follower before you can be a leader. So if you're not ready for that leadership role yet, then following is good for you. It's good for you to see what is needed to help you begin to lead. Thank you so much for the love. I greatly appreciate you. Yes, permission is an excuse. Thank you. That was on my list here. It is an excuse. So many people ask for permission. And let me tell you, the first thing that came to my attention the other day, ain't no jobs out here. That was the first thing. So somebody is asking for permission to be hired on a job. Welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Somebody is asking for permission to be hired on a job. Well, if you can't find a job, create one. You got skills, whatever work environment that you've been in, I'm sure you have perfected it. And if you haven't, then you need to follow people that can help you perfect it. It's as simple as that. And yes, that permission seeking is an excuse. That excuse to keep you comfortable. You know, people love to be comfortable. And what does comfortability give? It gives stagnation. And it keeps you in the same financial situation that you were in yesterday. It keeps you in the same mindset that you were in yesterday. But if you want to lead, if you want to go to that next level, what you have to do is stop asking for permission. Another thing that I heard yesterday was they wouldn't let me do that. Somebody wouldn't let you do something. They wouldn't let you do that. Okay, you have authority in your life. You have authority in your life to make your own decisions. What is somebody letting you do? Especially if you are an adult. Now, if you're a kid, that's a different story. Because I have to make sure I give my children direction. And then I let them make and lead their own way. But I give them direction. But let you do something. As an adult, you have the authority and the responsibility. Not only for you, but for those that you lead. Okay? You have the responsibility for those that you lead, and hopefully you're leading your children, your family in the right way. We got to stop asking for permission and take authority over our life and just do it. Another thing someone told me, I don't have time. That's another one there. Yes, stop. Another thing, they said, I don't have time. And I said, but you got time to get on here and rebuttal about other things. Really, get on here and rebut about things that don't make no sense. We got time to get involved in nonsense and drama and petty mess. We got time to do that, but we don't have time to create the life that we are so destined, yes, to receive. But we got time to cause drama. We got time to go to the job every day and create somebody else's dream and not our own dream. Amen. We got time to do that, but we don't have time to build a life for us, for our family, for our legacy. And until you stop asking for permission, you're going to still see the same results next year this time. And this year has gone by so quick, you guys. I consistently ask myself, where has time gone? Because I too, I don't claim procrastination. Yes, we don't make time. We make time for the things that we want to make time for. And most of the time, that's not time that we can utilize to build our life to another level. I spend a lot of time reading, and a lot of it has to do with me working on this PhD. I'm always in the books, but I try to get some other things in and read. And when I read, and that's one thing people don't do. They don't take the time to read, to learn, to be better. They don't take the time to take courses to get better in what they do. I don't care what kind of degree you have. You still need to better your skills. As I mentioned, I have a BA in business, an MBA in business with leadership and management concentrations. And I'm currently working on a PhD. I'm still learning, and learning outside the PhD. Yes. No, I'm just as smart as you are. Just as smart as you are. What the thing is, the difference between most people is that you got to do it. You got to stop asking for permission. That is so true. Stop asking for permission. See, I made excuses for a minute. I made excuses to say I don't have any money to continue to go on and pursue this PhD because over $100,000 that I've spent in education. We make excuses for the things that we don't find time to do, or that we don't want to do, or that we don't know how to do. But then I said, what? Greater is He. He's going to make a way. And He made a way for me to continue to pursue my dreams and my goals. Now, I can't tell you, people asking me, why are you going to get that PhD? The PhD is for personal perseverance for me. And everybody learns for different reasons. It's personal perseverance for me because I'm going to use that Dr. Nichelle, and I'm going to use it to elevate my life and those of others. Because we know we live in a society, and if you don't have any initials behind your name, which is sad to me because majority of the people that I know that are millionaires, a lot of them don't have initials behind their name. But unfortunately, society tells us that status quo that we're so used to following, that if you go to school and get a good education, then you'll get a good job. Okay, that's what my parents told me because that's what they knew. They went to school, and both my parents are educated. They went to school, got that good education. My dad is a doctor, and he went to school and got that good education. So he relayed that to me. You go get your education and you'll get a good job. But then that good job I had, 6 figures, laid me off. It laid me off. And I said, well, what I'm going to do, Daddy, because I got this good job that you told me to get the education to get it, but it laid me off. Well, go get another good job. That's what we teach our children. That's what society teaches us to get a good job. But see, we don't have creators out there. You know, in order to get to another destination in your life, you got to learn how to create. And how do you create? You got to stop asking for permission. You got to stop asking. Learn a trade. Exactly. Some of the highest paid people are in trade positions. I have a friend right now who I am helping in their business who is a plumber. And he started out just great. He actually had a GED. He graduated with a GED or finished with a GED. He didn't get his high school diploma. And then he sat out and played around for about 2 years. But right now he owns his own plumbing company. He got contractors working for him. And he's sitting back and leading and guiding and directing them. Because he stopped asking for permission. Yes, you can build a nation with no builders. You know, you can't build a nation with, you can't build a nation with no builders. Everybody needs somebody. And everything of success involves a team. There's no I in team. And so if you want to succeed, if you want to climb to another level, you need a tribe. You need a tribe of supporters to push you forward, because when you have people to push you forward, it's easier to succeed. Now, you got to have that determination and that gusto deep down inside of you, because that's where it starts. It starts inside of you. And once it starts inside of you, then it builds. And other people see your fire and your esteem, and they want to be attached to you. Nobody wants to be attached to a deadbeat. You know, but except other deadbeats, okay? Nobody want to be attached to a loser except other losers. People want to be attached to winners. People want to live with winners. People want to be around winners. People want to love winners. People want to marry winners, okay? That's what they want to do. Nobody likes to lose. And if they tell you they like to lose, they're lying. They're lying, because nobody likes to lose. Losing is just like the epitome of being nowhere in life. You know, and all of us have been at that stage where we've lost something, because if you haven't lived. Because I know I've lost a lot in my life, from family members to money to possessions and things of that nature. But then reality came back to me. Reality came back and said, you got to stop asking for permission. If you want more in life, then you need to take direction. You need to take leadership. You need to take authority in your life. Yes, we got to stop taking these L's. Yes. Because life is about winning. Life is about winning. When you look at all the successful people who have achieved things in life, they're winners. They may lose at some stuff, still being, leaders and winners, but they may lose at some stuff, but that's all a part of learning, because you can't get to that next level without losing something. You're going to lose something, but make certain that what you lose, you learn why you lost it, and so you don't lose that again. And I think the most important thing to me that I never lose is my dignity. Because people can, that you could give people education all day long. They can't take that from you. They can't take your knowledge from you. That's something people will never, ever be able to take from you, your knowledge. So no matter where you get it from, no matter where you get it from, it can't be taken. It can't be taken. It's yours for the keeping. I tell you about this $100,000. That's my $100,000 that I paid for my education. So it can't be taken away. It can't be taken away. And whatever you pursue in your life to get better, to stop asking for permission, and to continue to grow and excel in your life. Yes, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you for putting that up there. If you are seeking, thank you for making me aware of that. If you are seeking to grow your own enterprise and use that passion that you have to turn into profit, I can help you do that. Go to bit.ly/BEA CEO. I have a class that's coming up. And as I mentioned, this I've been teaching for quite some time. Yes, we breed in ignorance. Yes, we breed in ignorance. We breed in ignorance because we don't know. And when people don't know, you could be at any stage in your life. And not knowing is a form of ignorance. Not knowing. And that's why it's no excuse. There's no excuse to not knowing. For number one, because education is freely and accessible. Now, you may not get all the nuggets that you need to be successful by going online, but you can learn from people that have. All this, it's so much wealth of information on every vehicle of social media. I tell you, I learned something new. Most people don't even watch TV anymore. Social media is their means of education. It's their means of communication, everything. And so for you to say, I don't know, really, you're speaking of ignorance, because what you don't know is a form of ignorance. Knowledge is power, but it's only power if you use it. I hate that quote when people say knowledge is power. Yeah, it is power. But if you're not using it, you're just as ignorant as the next person. And so, no, I'm not calling anybody ignorant, but if you're not using that knowledge for power, okay, we got to utilize it to advance in our life. And so One thing that I want to share with you, because I hear people all the time too saying, I don't have money. I don't have money. I don't have money. And we're all at that stage, because I've been there. I've been from broke to successful to rich to poor. We're broke. I ain't never been poor, because to me, poor is a mindset. But I've been broke before, and I come from a pretty stable environment. I grew up in the ghetto, but I had mom and dad there that made good income. Good income. But I didn't know I was poor until I went to Clark Atlanta University, and I started seeing people driving around in BMWs and Beamers, and I'm driving my IROC. And I'm like, okay, where do these people get all this money from? Their parents were superstars and all of that, and mine were struggling trying to make it, but then they eventually made it. We have to learn how to rise up, and we have to be better, because I know all the time my parents always said to me, we want you to be better than we were. And sometimes we spoil our children, we spoil people in our family, because we're giving them things instead of having them work for it. And we have to teach them that, because otherwise we're going to have a lazy society that don't know anything about work. So my message for you today, as I mentioned, stop asking for permission. Just do it. Because as my friend stated earlier, asking for permission is just an excuse. Just an excuse. When you outgrow your negative balance, that's what's wrong with most people. Yes, I think that's what that says. That's what's wrong with you. Oh, that's what's wrong with you. Well, you got to stop asking for permission. And if you don't know how to stop asking for permission, you need to surround yourself with leaders that do. I put in my title there, stop following. This is what people are following, and then start leading. But initially, if you don't understand something, you got to follow to understand. But the goal should be leadership. That should be your goal. Your goal should be lead others, because I promise you, it's a ton of people that don't know nothing. It's a ton of people that don't know the things that you know. And so being with that, you're going to learn based upon what you already know. But then your goal should be to lead people to learn more. And that's what everything is about. When you outgrow your negative balance, and I'm talking about negative balance, whether it's in life, your bank account, your education, your knowledge, then you will start to receive positive dividends. When you outgrow your negative balance, that's when you start to receive positive dividends in your life. And they can be financially, they could be spiritually, they could be emotionally, relationship, business, education, whatever. You gotta stop making excuses. My name is Nichelle Womack, and I am a life transition strategist. What is transition? Transition is change. You got to be an evolution of change. We know that through everything of greatness comes change. When you learn, when you receive, when you have the idea to say it's time for me to change, that's when you'll do it. You can't make people change. People will change when they're ready to do it. They're still asking for permission to change. But when they stop asking for permission and get ready to start leading and stop following, that's when people will change. So I assist the dreamers. People dream every day about starting a business, having a better life, getting more income in their life. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you for being an active participant and sharing the information. So when people stop dreaming in their life, so many people dream of starting a business, writing a book, getting better at who they are as a person. People aspire. I help the aspiring people. I aspire to start a business. I aspire to write a book. I aspire to be a better me. I help those people. And then I help those people that have started a business. And then they may just be stuck. You may be stuck, because we all get stuck in our life somewhere. I've been stuck plenty of times. Then I had to find that leader to help me follow through. And so I help those people that are stuck and getting unstuck and finding solutions and providing reasons why you need to continue to persevere and move on. And so I help you do that. Those people that are seeking to transition from your 9 to 5, because transitioning from your 9 to 5, it's not easy, because you're used to that employee mindset. You're used to somebody telling you got to be somewhere at a certain hour. You got to do this. You got to do that. When to take a lunch break, when to be sick, when you get off. Transitioning from corporate America is difficult. It's difficult, especially if you've never done it and had a side hustle. Yes, it's difficult. I know, because I've been there, okay? Even though I've had a business since I was younger, through college and all of that, still that mindset. Yes, you've been saying that for years. Yes, it's difficult to transition from corporate America and to being your own boss, to being a CEO of you. And so I help those people to transition. And we do that by putting things in perspective. perspective? How do we, thank you so much for sharing. I greatly appreciate you, Mike. How do we put things in perspective? We put things in perspective by finding your passion, and your passion should drive you. Your passion should drive you to think bigger, be bigger, live bigger, do bigger. Your passion. And so my passion is helping those that are lost, because all of us are lost at some point in our lives. I've been there, done that, don't want to go back. But every now and then, sometimes you fall into that track. So I help those people get back on track. And if you are interested in doing that, transitioning from your 9 to 5, or if you just perhaps are lost and don't know which direction, you don't know what your passions are, I can help you do that. I can help you find your passion and create that. I can help you seek what is meant for you to find in life, because each and every one of us have a passion. We may have more than one. I know I have plenty of passions. And one of my passions is not dealing with nonsense. Okay? I just don't have time for it. I just don't have time for nonsense. There's so many things that you could be doing in life besides delivering in nonsense. So don't have time for that. But my passion is helping people find theirs, and whatever yours is, I can help you create profits with that, and then create your own enterprise. If you love your job, that's okay. Some people love their job. I have plenty of customers that love their job. Thank you. That love their job, and that's okay. It's okay for you to love your job. But make sure you got some on the side too, because just like I said, so many people every day are losing their jobs, and they loved their job. That 6-figure job I had, I was a district sales manager in pharmaceutical sales, and I've done plenty of things since that time. But when that job said that either you have to move here, or you will lose your job, relocation. I wasn't in a position to relocate at that time. I had young children. And so if you know you are a parent, you just can't up and leave at that time when your help is right there. I just couldn't up and leave. And so I had to take that cut and pay and go to something less than what I was. But see, then I was used to making them 6 figures. So when you're used to making 6 figures, you have to change your lifestyle, and you have to come back to what is normal. Quote unquote, the status quo. And so when you are ready to live outside your comfort zone, when you are ready to see another type of life, go to bit.ly/BEACEO to learn more about what I can help you do, how you can create your own enterprise. And again, if you don't even want to do that, if you want to get another place in life, then you need to connect yourself with leaders. You need to connect yourself with people that are going places, people that are not stagnant, people that are always on the upcoming, on the progress of moving forward. Because again, each and every one of us gets stuck in life somewhere. Again, my name is Nichelle Womack. I am a life transition strategist. I have an MBA in business, a BA in business with concentrations in leadership and management, worked in corporate America over 20 years, have my own business for over 20 years, but the last 10 years I've been the CEO of me, the Chief Executive Officer, which means no job. I've been writing them digits myself and helping other people do the same. So I thank you for your time. I'm on my way into my class right now to teach my students to prepare them for that next level. And I pray that everything you touch today, tomorrow, and forever turns to gold, and utilize your passion, your leadership skills to bring other people up. Don't keep it a secret. Life is not a secret, because we all go through things in life, but it's all about progress. You can reach me at toexcelwithnichelle.com. I'm also available at Nichelle Womack and Nichelle Womack on Twitter at Nichelle Womack. If you want daily inspiration and motivation to help you go throughout that day, we need inspiration and motivation to keep us throughout the day, because you never know. Somebody gonna always try to twist things up. Somebody gonna always try to get on your bad side, but you gotta stay strong. You gotta stay a perseverant type of person. Thank you for that love. I greatly appreciate you. Alrighty. Well, thank you again for your time. To all my replay viewers, thank you for taking time out of your day to come back in and spend with me. To all my present viewers, God bless you. I thank you for your time. To all my People Connect podcast listeners, woohoo! We are reaching 3,000 downloads, and we only been on the market. I know that may seem small to some people, but hey, that's big for me. 3,000 downloads at the People Connect podcast. Go check it out. If you miss any of my broadcasts here on Periscope, go check the People Connect podcast out. All right, until next time, be blessed and highly favored in everything that you do. Take care. God bless you. I love you. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Thank you for the love.